when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Hey viewers, welcome back, and thank you so much for sharing the live firstly and staying on with us here on Tobago Updates Television. Yes, we're still talking football, we're still talking Grace Academy, yes, Grace Development School Academy, yes, I think that's it. We are still joined here by Mr. Earl Gray, but we are also joined online by Mr. Anthony Roy, and we are talking about that scholarship program that Mr. Gray would have mentioned before. They're going to have a summer camp where they are looking to recruit members. Mr. Roy, are you there?
Greetings, good morning all. Blessings to you guys and your family. Thanks for having me on, man.
Fantastic. We're talking about the soccer camp. Before we get into the discussion, can you just give a brief overview of this camp and the purpose of it?
Well, the purpose of the camp is to develop kids to be able to play soccer at the level that is being played right now collegiately in United States, and that's the purpose of it. To be able to give kids the tools, the skill set to develop them so that they could be more competitive when they come out here to play soccer, and they could be much more successful when they come out here to play soccer.
Fantastic. And tell me about the relationship with the Grace Development School Academy. How did this partnership took place? You met him somewhere. How did this come about?
Well, as you know, the media is very, very powerful, right? And my family is originally from Tobago, the Roys from Tobago.
Right.
So that's where my roots is from. And having followed soccer throughout the Caribbean and been getting kids into school for some 10, 15 years now, I, was looking at television set and I saw some soccer being played out in Tobago, SSFL. And there I spotted Gray's his high school playing, and I love the style of their playing. And I know they had an interview with him, and I listened to what he said in terms of development, and that caught my eyes. I made contact with him. We had some discussions, and we've been having discussions over the past a year or two, and then we took that discussions further where I visited Tobago last year, December, for a college showcase, which we had close to 100 student athletes came out in Tobago. And for me, that was a success in terms of working with those kids and having discussions with their parents. And out of that showcase, we have some wonderful news. Naomi Waldrum, I was able to get her $25,000 a year for 4 years. So what you're looking at, she's getting close to 700,000 TT dollars.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
That's fantastic news.
Scholarship to attend a top college in the United States, and then we have Trey Campbell. He too, we got him a scholarship for a 2-year junior college. He too will be receiving some $50,000 or more per year.
Yeah, but how does it work, Gray? You identify the talent and you recommend to Mr. Roy?
Well, as a beginner, I told you from the school, my academy. That's do it that way now.
Yeah.
I'm more focusing more scholarship program.
Right.
So when they're like babies growing up, they're enroll. So the name out there, so easier.
And I'm guessing that since the success of those persons who would have gotten the scholarships, your numbers have increased significantly.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But that's fantastic news, though. And with this Mr. Roy, with this soccer camp that you're gonna have, tell me more about the soccer camp, the venues, and who can attend the camp.
Well, the camp is not just catered for student athletes who are interested in going to school, right? We opened the camp from the ages of 8 to 21 to attend the camp. I believe in terms of development, and the younger we get the kids to be able to work on the technique, right? And that is critical in terms of development. The younger we get these kids and to teach them the right way, how to play the ball, how to play soccer, is better for us. So we look between the age of 8 to 21. We know some families will call and say, well, my kid is 6 or my kid is 5 and I want to attend. We will open up the doors to you. We're not trying to turn anyone down, because this is about helping kids, creating opportunities for them to attend college and university. And I think this is the third student athlete from Trinidad and Tobago I am getting through. I believe there's an Alexander. She's attending university right now. I think a year or 2 years ago, when I was coaching collegiate college, I got a full scholarship from Tobago track and field and also soccer.
Yeah, and if someone is, well, parents who are viewing this program now and they're interested in signing up for the Ultimate Soccer Camp, how can they go about doing that?
Well, I believe they need to contact Gray's Soccer Academy, or they can contact me at my WhatsApp number, which is 1954-380-4829. The information is on the screen. You can send a text to either Mr. Gray, or you could call him. He's right in Tobago there. And you can liaise with us pertaining to the different camps. As you see, the camps are running 4 days, 4-day camps we are running. And we're going to have everything inside of those camps, a training camp more or less shaped and fashioned of how the game is being played in the United States.
Yeah. And what does someone need to show up for the camp? I mean, just show up in a jersey, a pants. What do they need to do to get in on the camp?
Once you register, information will.
Okay, they'll provide
information.
And this is happening in July.
Yeah, the 9th.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. And I'm seeing that you have 2 venues, you're catering for Speyside and also for Montgomery. Any reason behind that?
No, we want to spread it.
Yeah, spread it. Yeah, and it's not just for registered members of the Grace Development Academy. You're opening for Tobagonians.
Tobago.
Fantastic. I mean, this is
the Caribbean.
For the Caribbean as well.
Because,
A
guy called me from Guyana.
Yeah.
He wants to come in for the camp.
I mean, have you ever been impressed with the talent that we have here in Tobago?
Yes, very impressed. We need to push it more. Yeah, more push, just push more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get lots of people.
Yeah. And where you want to say something?
Yes, I must add though, we will be having a number of student athletes coming across from Tobago, from Trinidad. Sorry, my apologies. Coming from Trinidad will be participating in the camp. I know we're going to have a couple student athletes from the Caribbean region, because in terms of what I do, I travel throughout the Caribbean in different parts of the world and do camps and showcases. So I have a lot of people that follow what I do, and they would come to Tobago too. So this is a nice way of looking at sports tourism too, not just soccer. This is sports tourism we are looking at. And I am in discussions too with Coach Gray for a number of things. Just a little bit of what I do in the United States. Yeah. I network with over 300 schools here in the United States. So it's a big organization that I would organize and work with different schools. And one of the things we are looking at is bringing collegiate schools down to Tobago at some time, where these kids can participate in their off-season development, not just soccer. Because I don't only do soccer, I do golf, I do basketball, I do swimming, all these things are scholarship. So there's a lot of sports tourism that we can look at now in terms of bringing a lot of collegiate schools into Tobago to enjoy your beautiful beaches, your cuisines, and your springs on your beaches. Yes.
Hey, and how would you compare or judge the talent? Compare the talent of Tobago, footballing wise, to those that you have seen in the United States.
Well, what I love about my people, I gotta say my people, because that is where my roots is from. My roots is from Tobago. They play a physical game, and that is loved and appreciated here in the U.S. A fast game, a spirited game. The kids and them playing Tobago, and that is good. And that is why I continue to come back to Tobago to work with the kids. What I love about the kids in Tobago too, they focus on their books. That is critical. And I must say this, I may get into some trouble with this, but I'll still say it. If you look at the average kid from Tobago and the one from Trinidad, you would see the kids from Tobago more focused on their books. And that is something that you have to do when you play in collegiate soccer,
Yeah.
because this is not just a soccer scholarship, right? You are a student athlete. Student first, the athlete comes after. So you have to focus on your books. You need balance, you need
Yes.
time management when you're out here. And that is what I love about in Tobago, where these kids are studying their books and I could have conversations with them and discuss with them and their families about creating a pathway for them. Because it's very important. We have, and if I were to go into some numbers, you have over 26,000 something kids leaving school every year. Where's these kids going? And nearly 80% of them are playing sports.
Yeah.
That is something we need to seriously look at, because there are opportunities there for track and field, basketball, soccer, diving, swimming, all these different sports you have in Tobago. How do we put this together now to help these kids, where you start marketing kids to go out and getting degrees and developing themselves, using sports as the vehicle to achieve the things they want to achieve in life? And that is something I can do at a phone call, because of the network that I network in the United States here with over 300 schools. I have more opportunities than I have kids in the Caribbean to fill those opportunities. And hence the reason why we're doing a 4-day camp, because it's not just on the soccer field. It's getting you familiarized with the process of getting in a college, your grade point average, what field you want to study in United States, the life that you have to live in United States to be successful. How do you go about getting your student visa? All these different things we would be discussing on the camp. So it's not just on the soccer field, it's a holistic approach to develop kids. And how do you carry yourself when you have a conversation with someone off the field? It's about the human part of it too. Not just kicking a soccer ball, because as you know, sir, you could only play soccer for so long.
Yes.
You need to be able to fall back on your education, fall back on a skill, something that you can develop and use as some sort of sport to get you where you're going. Yes?
Yeah, you couldn't have said it any better there, Mr. Roy. I mean, just listening to the passion there. I know we here in Tobago, involved in sports, we are happy to see that our youngsters are getting the opportunity to make a living out of the sport that they love. And I really commend yourself and Mr. Gray for taking that initiative. The collaboration is very important, and if it is that you have the means to partner with somebody on the outside who knows the ins and outs of the collegiate system in the United States, that's important. And I really want to wish you guys all the best with these camps in July. Yes, the 9th and the 12th in Speyside, and then you have the 15th to the 17th at Montgomery. So if it is that you can't go to the east, you can come to the west, or you can go to both. Or you can go to the both. Yeah, and any final word before I allow you to go?
That's it for me.
Yes, and I may
Thank
also
you.
add to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Mr. Ray.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I may also add to this year we AR Student Athlete Soccer Scholarship. We're sending out 24 kids from the Caribbean region to scholarships, and if you were to
24.
tally that, 24. And if you look at Ms. Waldron scholarship alone, that is close to $1 million TT. So we're sending out 24 from the Caribbean. So
That's
we
fine.
are looking at close to over $10 million in scholarships this year from the Caribbean region. Tobago has 2 out of them. Trinidad has 4, and the rest of the Caribbean has the remainder.
Fantastic. I want to thank you guys so much for being here this morning. I want to wish you all the best. Keep up the good work, Mr. Roy. And don't be a stranger. You can always call up the Tobago Updates family, and we'll highlight all the good things. And yeah, commendation to those 2 who have gotten the scholarship so far. And we're looking forward to many more. All right, Mr. Gay?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, guys, viewers, we've been chatting with the folks out of the Grace Development School Academy. I want to thank them so much for being here this morning. We're going to take a short break. And when we get back, we're going to talk to those guys who are coming from the Moriah Community Football League. Don't forget to share the live. Share the live.
Morning.